Hi guys, I said I should talk about Osimhen today. So I would like to talk about all these things going on with Osimhen, all this transfer and stuff like that. I saw a post by one journalist last week saying that club did not want to sign Osimhen because he's from Africa or something. I think that is not true. I don't think that is true. I don't think that's the reason why they don't want signing. Because when Osimhen won the other 17 World Cup with Nigeria, it was signed by Wolfsburg. I think they paid about 2 to 5 million. I don't know the exact fee that time to get him to Wolfsburg. It was a Nigerian. And when he went to Lille or is it Leon, Napoli saw him and bought it and signed him for 70 million, 70, 75 million about. So I don't think it's because he's a Nigerian. No, that is bullshit. So I think the reason is because of the new contract he signed in December. And I think Napoli bullied him to sign that contract because I don't think he really want to sign that contract because that contract has been offered to him since 2023 around February or so when it was really hot. So that's when he was offering the contract, but he refused to sign the contract probably because of the salary or probably was waiting for that club to come. And to the end of that season, to summer of 2023, and then the transfer window starts in 2023. They offer him a new contract, he didn't sign, and I think Manchester United came that time to want to sign him, but the club president said he's not for sale. So they said Osimhen is not leaving, and they didn't open any negotiation with Manchester United. That's why Manchester United went for Ramos Holland in Atalanta. They wanted to sign Osimhen. Osimhen, I think, was their first choice, but because Osimhen also did not show interest to leave, and the club president did not, so Manchester have no choice to go and sign Ramos Holland. So, and then that transfer window ended. Osimhen did not sign any contract. And you can remember in the new season when Osimhen missed the penalty, you can see that the club media mocked him. That video, it was a bully tactics for him to sign a contract. So it was having. So the club president is a really, really mafia president. He's a mafia man. If you know his history, you should go and read about the history of Napoli president. He's a very, very tough guy when you're negotiating with him. And also he's a mafia. He's a movie producer and director in the US before he moved back to Italy. He's from Italy, but he makes his money in the US. But that's not what I'm going to talk for today. So that's not the purpose of this video. So the purpose of this video to address the reason why many clubs stay back and not to sign Osimhen. So another reason why many clubs do want to go out and sign Osimhen is because there's a court case going on. Napoli president was accused of artificially inflating the price of transfer fee of players. So, and Osimhen was one of them. So about the Osimhen transfer from Lille to Napoli, they said the players that were included, about 4 players, they said their transfer was artificially inflated to make Osimhen transfer fee be big, to be a lot. Osimhen came from Lille to Napoli for 70 million. Actually, at that time, Osimhen was 70 million because most of the players were coming to about 70 to 50 million. So they said players that were included with the transfer fee, which concluded about 20 million. So they said their transfer fee was artificially inflated because those players were joined with the deal with Osimhen. So they went to Lille and Osimhen came to Napoli. So they said that transfer was artificially inflated. So that case is still in court. And that was the reason why many clubs stay back not to want to sign Osimhen, because probably if the club president lose in the court, so probably they might have a deal, maybe. And also the release clause also one of the reasons why. So during the problem he had in Napoli that time, eventually they find a compromise and then he signed a new contract, which was include 130 million release clause. So this is not a good one for Osimhen. although they doubled or tripled his salary, but it's not really good for his career. He's earning a lot of money now, but his career is not going well. He's not playing regularly, and when you're not playing regularly, it might affect your performance and also your media popularity. So it's not a good time for Osimhen to sign that contract because many clubs are actually waiting for them to get him in the last year of his contract or get him for free. And its previous contract will end in 2025. This summer, if he didn't sign any contract, probably PSG will have signed him this summer because if they won't have be forced to pay 130 or to be told to pay 130 million. Many clubs want to devalue Osimhen at around 100 million, so maybe 80 million and then add on to like 100 million. In fact, if they didn't put a release clause to this thing and Napoli packaged Osimhen very well, they support him the way they supported him during the year they won the league, probably a club will have come in and pay 130 and then they add on 100 and then they add on will have made up to like 130. But they made a mistake. They just, after he signed the release clause, they started behaving how they abandoned their most valuable asset, and because they felt like, okay, he has signed a release clause, so any club that wants him to, you have to pay this amount of money. So they don't care if he's happy, if he played, they don't care anymore because they felt like they have a release clause. So this will be a lesson to many African players. When your value is growing up, don't go and sign a contract that will include release clause. You can learn from Mbappe. Mbappe didn't sign any new contract with PSG. He refused. They've given him new contract since 2022. He didn't sign and he waited till 2024 until his contract finished and then he went to Real Madrid, free agent. You will make a lot of money if you go and a free agent. If you don't sign a contract, no matter how the club tried to make you to sign, don't sign a new contract that includes release clause. Don't sign. You can sign a new contract that will increase your salary, but do not sign a new contract that will include a release clause. In fact, don't even sign a new contract because you make more money if you don't sign a new contract and go as a free agent and your value is still very high because that money the club's supposed to pay for the club to get you. They will just give you that money. They might not give you everything. They might just give you maybe 20%. Let's say, for instance, Osimhen now value at 100 million. If you go on a free agent to another club, they will have probably give him 20 to 30 million for coming to them. Many clubs will be fighting for you. Many clubs will be fighting for you as a free agent because they know what you can bring to the table. They know the value. They know what you can do. There's no lot of striker in the market right now. So this should be a lesson to Nigerian players, African players. Don't sign contracts when you are really hot, when you are playing very well and many clubs is waiting for you. And you know your contract is going to end in your present club. Do not sign a new contract. Just if you know you want to leave, you understand me? And if you want to even sign a new contract, sign a year contract. Or don't even sign a new contract. Just go, because the money for transfer, you don't get anything. Players don't get money from the transfer fee. I mean, what they get is the new club can increase their salary. They don't get money from the transfer. Probably when the club wants to compensate you, maybe they can just give 1-2% of the transfer fee. Most of the time, it's the agent that gets money from the transfer. This is why I feel like Osimhen had a very bad agent. But I'm going to make a next video for that, to talk about his agent, how the agent really mess up the whole thing. But that's what I just want to say for now. Be careful as an African player. Do not sign any new contract that include release clause, because release clause does not benefit a player. It only benefit the club. Thank you.